Northamptonshire were unable to force their first win of the LV County Championship season over Somerset in Taunton, and that means that they have been officially relegated with 3 games still to play. The visitors had hopes at the start of the final morning as Somerset began it on 38 without loss, 96 runs adrift of their opponents. Early wickets were required, but Johan Myberg and Marcus Trescothick saw out the first 15 overs in adding 36 more runs to the total. But Northamptonshire were given some hope when David Willey sent Trescothick on his way for 34 with an LBW, and Somerset were still 46 runs behind when Andrew Hall flattened Nick Compton's off stump with the home side on 88 for 2. More wickets now, and Northants may have at last had something to smile about this summer. Tom Abel nearly ran himself out. But that was as close as the visitors got to a wicket for 35 overs as the match began to have an end-of-term feel about it. Myberg at least was able to help himself to a 155-ball half-century, this 6 off James Middlebrook, a rare shot of aggression from the South African, who was celebrating a new 2-year deal with the county. While most would have thought that this game was now drifting, it did give Abel, playing in just his second first-class match, a chance to show off his talents. He impressed in the first innings of his career, and he looked good once again with the pressure not quite off yet, even though Somerset were now into the lead with only 3 men out and time running out. Alas for Abel, he was run out for 36, and then James Hildreth was bowled by Rob Keogh, for whom this was just a 4th first-class wicket. He was on after tea because of the poor light. On the good side for Northamptonshire is that Willey, who missed so much of this important season through injury, is looking fit again. He had Myberg LBW for 87, before the all-rounder grabbed his 7th wicket of the match by wrecking Peter Trigo's stumps 2 balls later. But Alex Sparrow and Craig Overton, who was dropped, safely negotiated the next half hour to ensure that there was no late surge from the visiting team, and with the lead into 3 figures, the draw was confirmed. It was a very good effort from Northamptonshire, who'd reduced Somerset to 235 for 6 by the close. It meant 12 points for Northants, their best return in any game this season, but with Durham beating Nottinghamshire, their relegation has now been confirmed. Somerset bagged 10 points and they should be guaranteed a top 4 finish, in spite of many viewing this as a slightly disappointing season for them.